How to Take Pictures of Wrestling, revised 2025 July. What we will cover: gear and exposure, planning, and sample pictures. Gear and exposure. On the left, the fast lenses. Camera with a max ISO of 25,600 or more. The lenses: 17 to 50 2.8, recently discontinued but still available used. 24 to 70 2.8, this is the standard gym zoom lens. Then for the dim gyms, 35-1.8 and 50-1.8. Your exposure: S, shutter priority, shutter speed 1/500th of a second, no slower than 1/250th of a second, ISO auto. Or M, manual, for the 17 to 50 2.8 and 24 to 70 2.8. Shutter speed 1/500th of a second, aperture f2.8, ISO 6400. For the 35-1.8 or 50-1.8, shutter speed 1/500th of a second, aperture f2, ISO 3200. Caution: this exposure is a starting point. You have to adjust the ISO level for your gym. On the right, the kit lenses. Camera with a max ISO of 25,600 plus, and you will see why later. Lens: 18 to 55 or 18 to 140 kit lens. This is the lens that typically comes in a prepackaged kit, which is why this is called kit lenses. Exposure: S, shutter priority, shutter speed 1/500th of a second, no slower than 1/250th of a second, ISO auto. M, manual, 1/500th of a second, shutter speed, aperture f5.6, ISO 25,600. This number has to go all the way up, which is why your camera has to be able to get up here. Shutter speed, no slower than 1/250th of a second. Caution: this exposure is a starting point. You have to adjust the ISO level for your gym. Gear and exposure. Please see the video on how to take pictures in the high school gym. Exposure: the gym can be dim, maybe very dim. The wrestling mats reflect less light than the wooden basketball court floor. This will affect your exposure. Exposure caution: gyms with exterior doors and windows. If you point the camera towards the open door or window, the sunlight coming in from door or window may confuse the meter into underexposing the athletes. Just like in the picture on the top right. Sunlight's coming in from the door. Camera's going, whoa, too bright, and it darkens the whole picture. In this situation, I shoot full manual and expose as indicated on the prior slides in the manual mode. Other issues: the color of the mat. A colored mat will reflect light of that color. A red mat will reflect red light up to the wrestlers. So you have white light coming down from the top. It's going to hit the red mat, and red light is going to get reflected back up into the wrestlers. So they will have a red cast to them. You can do a custom white balance, but you may need to get onto the mat, which the officials may not allow. So take your white balance reading at the middle of the side of the mat, facing the red mat, if it's red. Planning. Issues. In previous years, JV and varsity wrestled at the same time. JV on one mat and varsity on the other mat. It is difficult to take pictures of two matches at the same time. If you are shooting one match, that means you are not paying attention to the other match. You need to check with the wrestling coach to see if this is the situation for you. If it is, I recommend 2 photographers be assigned to shoot the match, one shooting JV and the other shooting varsity. The ref. Find out from the ref which way he will be facing when announcing the winner. As in the picture on the top right. He will probably be facing towards the scoring table. You want to be on that side to get the shot of the referee raising the winner's hand and the face of the winner. Your height. Wrestling is a low sport. You need to be down low also. Sit on the floor to get yourself down as low as you can to get this kind of picture on the right. You should not be standing up, otherwise you will be looking down on the wrestlers and you won't be getting their face. If you look at the wrestler's face, you see how low it is. If you're standing, you probably won't see his face. Issue. Many times you cannot see the face of the wrestler. On both of these pictures, the wrestler's face is hidden. Especially when you go for the pin on the right. He's pinned the opponent. The referee is counting, but you can't see your wrestler's face. Shot list, or pictures to try to get. Start and face off. The takedown, where your wrestler looks to have an advantage. The pin, the referee counting the pin, and the referee raising the winner's hand. Top left, the start, shaking hands. On the right, takedown. Bottom left, your wrestler has got an advantage over the opponent. The opponent's trying to get out of that hole. Top left, pin. Middle, referee counting the pin. And bottom, raising the winner's hand. The end. Please like and subscribe.